So our interview process, it's changed a little bit since I got there in August. I like to do a first phone screen with each candidate, especially the higher level candidates. I like to do an initial phone screen just to make sure that their interests are aligned with the job. Not always that I can't always be told by the job description. That we then send out a programming test, and depending on what area of expertise you're looking at, so either if it's graphics, we have a shader test that we send out, we have a bug hunt test that we send out, we have a hotspot test that we send out, and then our interview process, pretty much we send that test out. When they send the test back, we go over the test, assuming it's within, reasonable answers. We bring the person out, and then we actually go over the test with them and see how they handle that collaborative, well, what if you did it this way, and make them go to the board and try to show different ways to solve the same problem. I think examples go a long way to showing off their skills. I think, especially if they come in with a link of, hey, here's the things that I've worked on before. I think passion showing up and really showing that they want to be there is important. So we have some people show up that don't yeah, I'm here, but not really be into the game and not into being an engineer, being passionate about building the game, not necessarily just playing the game. And a lot of them that come in that don't exactly know what they want to do. And I don't care if they want to be a server engineer, a client engineer, as long as they're passionate about engineering. I do get every once in a while engineers that come in, or what they think they want to be engineers, that come in and they want to actually use it as a stepping stone to get into design or a stepping stone to get into art, and that just doesn't make any sense to me. That's what I like about Turbine's process. While at times it can be a little overbearing because we're going through the test that you just took, at the same time it also lets you see how you interact with the engineers, because that's how we interact every single day. We question each other's work. We collaborate. We peer code review people all the time. Every time we architect something at work, it's always architect it, socialize it, make sure everybody get an N number of people to agree on it, and then we go off to implementation. We do the same thing during our interview process to make sure that they're going to have a fit and that they actually work well in that give and take environment. If someone comes in considering themselves a rock star, that's a big sounding bell to me. I'd much rather have the guy that comes in. I mean, I'd love to have the guy that can be a rock star and humble in the building, that's going to actually work with people. But I'm not really into hiring the guy that comes in and tells everybody he's a rock star and doesn't really want to work with everybody else, because one guy disrupting 4 other engineers from getting their job done versus one guy that's working collaboratively with the other 5, I'll take that guy any day of the week. Number one thing about resumes, don't lie on your resume. Don't do that. Don't put a game that you worked on that you didn't really work on. That's almost an immediate in the file cabinet for me. Not even looking at it past that. Secondly, if you're new to the industry, examples. Take some time, code something up on yourself. Show the interviewing manager you have a passion for it. And third, passion for the technology. Even if you're a guy that's been doing this for 20 years, show that you still have passion for it. Let it ooze out of your resume. Let them know that this is something you love to do. Put your own personal interests in there. If you're building something on the side, put it in there so I know that when I look at that, I go, okay, not only does he work at this stuff, work all day on it, but when he goes home, he also does X, Y, or Z, or he's building his own iPhone game, or he sets up web servers in his spare time. I don't care what it is, but something that there's a passion around the engineering and the technology that builds all that you see in this building right now. So I may be abnormal as a hiring manager because I came from external to the game industry to begin with. I've only been in the game industry about 12 years. I've been working professionally for 20. I actually like hiring the guys from outside, external to the industry, as long as they have the skill set that aligns. The thing that they usually bring is the discipline that sometimes in the game industry we don't have. Discipline meaning, they come to work on time. They don't work through the night into the wee hours of the morning and then don't show up until later. Things like that. The other thing is, especially the embedded guys. I've had a lot of very good luck hiring guys from the embedded markets. They're very detail oriented because they have to be from what they're working on, and bringing that level of discipline in their code base to games helps. And also they have to understand how the lower levels work. Too many times kids come out of college have only worked on Java or C#, and we need C++ programmers that understand how to get close to the metal. All the embedded guys understand how to do that.